Hello there, Speed Duelists! Welcome back to another tournament match review. Today we are doing Speed Duel Showdown 189. These tournaments are held every Sunday evening on DuelingBook, so maybe next week you could be one of the players in this tournament. And this weekend, despite 3 YCSs going on worldwide, we had 8 players, so that's not too bad. That means I got 7 matches for you guys. I'm gonna start off in the top 8 with Dharma Gardner versus Hungry Wolf 45, who is on a Society of Light skill card, and Dharma Gardner is on Dark Scorpions. I think we've had Hungry Wolf before, and then they forgot to bring an extra deck. I vividly remember that. Anyway, Space Typhoon is used on the back row. Wall Disruption, that's normally a pretty good card against Dark Scorpions, but Hungry Wolf will have to do without. We're gonna see Donzaluk, and then the skill gets activated. Did they just add Gork of Reinforcements of the Arm? Yeah, they did. That's not allowed, right? Level 4 lower warrior. But anyway, they could have added Mene instead, so in the end, it's all good, I guess. Mene is gonna attack directly with the skill. It's gonna be 400 damage, searching check the yellow. Donzaluk is gonna pitch a card, and Gork is gonna attack directly and send the Sparkman back to the top of the deck. So yeah, Dharma Gardner knows that the Sparkman is coming. He lets the attack through, and yeah, this is a Curtains, I believe. Donzaluk plucking the last card out of the hands. Gork is gonna send that Sparkman right back to the top of the deck, and Jake is gonna, yeah, leave it. So yeah, Hungry Wolf, recognizing they lost the first game, is gonna scoop it up for going into game number 2. I'm confused why Hungry Wolf is on this skill card. Maybe they don't want to use a skill card and this is the default one? I'm not sure. Let's see whether they can get something going in game 2. Looks like they don't. And here Dharma Gardner is gonna add Donzaluk with Rota. That's allowed. Use the skill, pitching 1 to summon Dark Scorpion from the hand and the deck. And we're in a similar situation as before, right? Yeah, recognizing that Hungry Wolf had no combo potential, he's just gonna put the Blazeman back on top of the deck. So yeah, I think this match is as good as over, right? Yep, Dharma Gardner taking the first one. Very unfortunate for our hero player. Next up, we're gonna see that guy versus a Trish 232. It's been a while since we saw that user, and they are on the best deck, Slimes, versus some sort of a Armed Dragon deck with Ishizu as a skill. Curious to see what that is about. Foolish for the Humanoid Slime. Gonna use a skill to bring it back, and using a skill to fusion summon. And normal summon Prisma. And that is, yeah, barely not game. Yeah. That guy is gonna use the Melody of Awakening Dragon. Apparently they're only on the white Armed Dragons, not the vanilla ones. And we're gonna see the skill Millennium Necklace. At the start of the opponent's turn, before they draw, you look at the top 3 cards of their deck and rearrange them in any order. Okay, so you can make the opponent's break for 1 turn. Yeah, but apparently DuelingBook doesn't allow that. So, yep, we're gonna place the Melody on top of the deck. And then, the Gravekeeper's Trap. If you can guess the opponent's top cards, what happens then? The declared card is sent to the graveyard. Okay, very powerful. Also, it can search Medora, so that's gonna be normal summoned. Armed Dragon White's attack is gonna be stopped. And yeah, Gravekeeper's Trap is gonna correctly declare the Melody of Awakening Dragon. Trish is gonna reborn the Wormdrake and try to go for game. Yeah, that's gonna be unsuccessful because Mudora can use the effects in response to the attack of Prisma. So Armed Dragon White back to attack position is gonna attack the Prisma and destroy the the Humanoid Wormdrake that's face down. And yeah, we knew that this draw was coming. So maybe last turn, that guy should have, or Trish rather, should have fusion summoned with materials from the deck. Yeah, this is clearly over. Nothing Trish can draw here. Yeah, offerings to the doomed. Clearing the way for Kelbeck, the regular old Kelbeck. So it's very unfortunate that Humanoid Wormdrake's stats are only 22. It would line up perfectly with Prisma if it was a 23, but yeah. Alas. Wormdrake normal summons, following up with the skill to fusion summon. Next up is Foolish Burial, that's gonna send Armed Dragon level 10. And now Light Armed Dragon is gonna be added to the hand. Summon it out, try to go for game. Yeah, it's 14 hitting, 3000 is not hitting, 2200 is hitting. So that guy again, very low on life. I'm gonna use the Gravekeeper's Trap, pitching Calcifidia to add Mudora. See Armed Dragon White coming out. And that guy is again gonna stack Trish's deck. Armed first, then normal and Prisma. Oh god, they're messing this up. Yeah, now they are resolving it correctly. Okay, battle phase, White Armed Dragon attacking over the Humanoid Fusion, destroying the Armed Dragon White with the effect. Now Trish is gonna enter the draw phase. Gravekeeper's Trap is gonna call Prisma correctly, and that guy is probably gonna use Mudora to put back the Armed Dragon White, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And two of the vanillas. Is there one left? No, there isn't. So there is nothing that Trish can do here. And yeah, scooping it up. Okay, so very cool interaction between Millennium Necklace and the Gravekeeper's Trap. They're in the same hand position as well. That's funny. Next up, we have Scarlet Nova versus Mio Teo. Scarlet Nova is a name I don't think I've seen before, so let's see what they are bringing to the table. Oh god, is it Serpent Night Dragon? In the year of our Lord, 2026? Anyway, Mio Teo is starting off with Amazonas Princess. Next up is Amazonas Call, adding Amazonas Village, declaring an attack and using the effect, pitching one card to bring out the Queen. Yeah, there is Serpent Night Dragon. Yep. Let's see what Serpent Night Dragon can do in the current year, like 7 years after it was competitively relevant. Gentlemander is gonna tribute Dalt into Serpent Night Dragon. Now the Onslaught is used and just passing turn. I know the skill has an errata, but surely it could have been activated, right? There is some discussion about whether Scarlet Nova has to enter the battle phase. He doesn't. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't. Amazonas Spy comes out. You can special summon this by revealing an Amazonas, and when it's destroyed, you can return an Amazonas from the graveyard to the hand or to the deck. It's gonna tribute summon the Queen. And yeah, just banish a Serpent Night Dragon with the Amazonas Onslaught. That is gonna summon another Amazonas Princess from the deck, which is gonna trigger, yeah, normal or special summons. So I think Neoteo has game here, even through. Ah, no, because the Queen protects the Princess from being destroyed by battle, so crashing doesn't work. So only one of these attacks is gonna come through, but I don't know what Scarlet Nova can top deck. We are gonna go into the second game. And, looks like Scarlet Nova is just playing a deck list from 2019. Gonna see Princess search Onslaught. Call searches the village. We see Princess attacking over the Blue Dragon Summoner, so now Scarlet Nova has 3 Serpent Night Dragons in hand. And a Gentlemander, and I have no idea what Scarlet Nova was doing here. But yeah, it's quote unquote nice to see an old deck again. Last match of the top 8, Dueling Book is bad versus Tupac. I'm gonna call this guy Tupac. Dueling Book is bad is also an Amazonas, so we might see a mirror match after this. And Tupac is on the Battle City Bestie pile with the Gravekeepers, the Joker's Knights. So Princess is gonna declare an attack and use her effect, sending Waboku to special summon the Queen from the deck. And this Tiger is huge. It can definitely get over a spy, but Quaking Mirror Force is used. Okay. King's Knight is normal summoned. It's gonna attack over the Tiger, which will trigger the village. In the end phase, Tupac draws a card. Dueling Book is bad just draws another Princess. And a Mirror Ball is gonna take care of the King's Knight. This is still a very sticky situation though. Tribe Infecting Virus is gonna clear the Princess. Tribe Infecting Virus attacks over the other Princess. I think they might be out of monsters, no? Only 1 Queen, 1 Tiger and 3 Princes in the main deck. That's possible. We're gonna see Spy being tributed for Gramark. Yeah, that can destroy the Queen. And there's no trigger for Village again. But now it is Dueling Book is bad's turn to Quaking Mirror Force. And yeah, indeed, as they point out, the Spy was in defense, so it doesn't get flip face down. Dueling Book is bad is going to use the Onslaught, special summoning the Princess to get over the Grandmark. Grandmark should be banished, I guess, but yeah, doesn't really matter. Solan Luna is used to flip the Princess face down. The Grandmark then comes out, and yeah, it's going to be game. So Tupac takes game 1. Good for him. Although they can draw the King's Knights, the brick in the deck. We've seen some players run 2 of them, but no Ash for the Princess. That's nice. We're gonna see King's Knight attack, but yeah, that's always gonna run into Onslaught, and then the King is banished. Luckily, it's not that. It's just Quaking Mirror Force, and Tupac draws the other brick. Oh man. So princess using her effects to special summon the queen. The other princess gets in directly. But another huge quaking mirror force. Luckily, the queen was left in a defense position. And tributing 2 for Dark Magician. Unfortunately, this is gonna run into the mirror wall. Luckily, it didn't run into the onslaught. That would have been worse. The Grand Mark is gonna take out the quaking mirror force. And cannot be destroyed by battle. Oops. I'm not sure why DuelingBook is bad isn't activating the onslaught, then the Grand Mark would just be banished. Yeah, 300 damage. Not using the magic Kuribo. Not sure why. I might be missing something. But this queen is gonna try to solo. Grammar can take out the queen. No activation of Secret Village, so it seems that DuelingBook's bad is on a really small monster package for the Amazon's build. Some princess. And still, Onslaught is not getting activated. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Yeah, so 2-pack takes it. Okay, I think DuelingBook is bad through that one a little, but let us move on to the top 4. We're gonna see the Millennium Necklace Armed Dragons facing off against the Dark Scorpions. And Dharma Garner has a handful of monsters, but is gonna play it a bit slow. Yeah, with the Cliff, end of May phase 1, that guy uses the Gravekeeper's Trap. Yeah, discarding 1 to add the Medora. Cliff is gonna get in directly, pop the Gravekeeper's Trap. And here we're gonna see the Armed Dragon White being searched by the Melody. And yeah, stacking the opponent's deck. Okay, then normal summon another Kelbeck, which is basically a wall of illusion. It's gonna try to take out the Cliff and be successful, so that's good, that's good. And yeah, I think Dharma Garner just takes it here, no? Normal summoning the Dawn, pitching Mene, summon Gorg and Chick. Aha, okay, attacking directly with Gorg. Gonna bounce the Kelbeck to the hands. Yeah, players are communicating really weirdly here. Are they gonna have to call a judge? Yeah, I think a judge is gonna have to come out at some point. Watcher's chat is going crazy as well. I can assume a judge is gonna be called at any point. Aha, judge comes in. Judge is gonna resolve the issue. Yep. Okay. The judge is still here, so he's keeping an eye on the match. And we're gonna see that guy just quit the duel after that. So, okay, weird. Anyway, other top 4 is gonna be Tupac versus Mioteo. So we're gonna see Battle City Bestie versus Battle City Slugger. Let's see who's the best Battle City skill. Mioteo opening the princess, of course, searching for the village. They already have the onslaught, so yeah. And Mioteo is on a bit of a bigger Amazoness package with Amazoness spellcasting, which is gonna sweep the attack and the attack values of Joker's Knight and Princess. Princess declares an attack, but is stopped by Sphere Grebo. So wow, now Tribe Infecting Virus is gonna go really hard. Onslaught is used, but here we see the village keeping Mioteo with a monster on board. This princess is gonna search as well, searching another Amazon skull. And Tupac is gonna just proceed to the end phase, uses the Joker's Knight, then uses the Battle City Bestie, so effectively gaining 2 cards in the end phase. Amazoness Sage is summoned. Swordswoman as well. Wow, Mioteo is a really big fan of these Amazoness monsters. Gets hit by Quaking Mirror Force, but still in the battle phase uses Onslaught to attack over the Tribe Infecting Virus. But play is back to Tupac. He's gonna go in with Joker's Knight, attacks the Swordswoman. Tupac will be taking the damage, and Mioteo gets to float, or is he out of monsters? No, still monsters left. And in the end phase, Tupac gets the draw, gets his Joker's Knight back. Mioteo has so much advantage. Battle City Slugger is used, discarding 1 card to add, Guilford the Lightning. You can tribute summon this with 3 monsters, and then it destroys all monsters the opponent controls, and then sacrificing for Jinzo. Wow. Play goes back to Tupac. Can he clap back from this? Book of Moon on the Jinzo. Yeah, that's a good start. That's a solid start. And Night Beam on the back row. But Tupac is just gonna flip the spy, and that is enough for game. Whew, very exciting game number 1. I'm looking forward to the next ones. Mioteo has an excellent opening hand. Tupac looks like brought in Fossil Diamonds. The princess comes out, searching the call. Call is gonna search Onslaught. Yep. Princess is gonna declare an attack. And using the effect to special summon Queen, then Fossil Dyna destroys the Queen, and Village can trigger to summon another Queen, this one in attack position. So that's gonna be hefty damage. Oh, looks like this is not very clear for players either. Anyway, we see Tribe Infecting Virus coming down, pitching the Spy. And that is going to trigger the Village. Special summoning the Swordswoman, which is stronger than the Tribe Infecting Virus thanks to the field spell. And it gets taken out as well. Okay, so now Mioteo is going to need a pretty good draw. And the Tiger, yeah, that will do it. Tiger does it. Although he could have just summoned that out with Onslaught in the battle phase for more damage. And Tupac drawing the Grand Mark, but that's not going can help out. So we are going into a game number 3. Back starting out with the Joker's Knight, that's solid. Milteo taking out the Sol and Luna. And again with the Princess, this card is so good. Yeah, switching out. Yeah, they took some shortcuts, but yeah, don't take shortcuts unless your opponent agrees with that. So we're gonna see the Princess declaring an attack, pitching the Tiger to summon the Queen, but the attack gets stopped by a Sphere Creep. Now this village is gonna be really sticky. Yeah, Tupac points out the card is a bit OP. Yeah, I wouldn't say that, but Tupac is gonna make the classic mistake of attacking the Princess. So the Joker's Knight will be banished. They are gonna declare an attack with Princess using her effect, pitching the Queen to summon the Swordswoman. Why are all the players just doing stuff in the attack declaration phase? This is how you get sticky judge calls. Just wait for players to finish resolving their effects. Anyway, I'm gonna see Dark Magician hit the field, and that's fine. It's just gonna be banished by Queen, unless Graveyard Force. That's okay, I guess. But yeah, still no way of getting past these monsters. Amazon Skull is used, searching Princess. And now we see the skill, pitching the Princess to add Guilford. And Guilford is gonna clean up the monsters. Very cool to see. But yeah guys, especially when playing against Amazons, let people use their Princess before you activate battle traps or flip your monster phase up, or yeah. Anyway, finals is gonna be Battle City Slugger Amazons versus the Dark Scorpions. Yeah, once again, starting off with the Princess. And Dharma Garner starting off with Danzaluk, so he's gonna summon that. And bring out 2 Dark Scorpions. Goes into the battle phase. Yeah, you need an okay from the opponent to go to the battle phase. You're just messing things up for yourself here by not clearly communicating. Because now Milteo can say, oh, at the end of the main phase I want to do things. Whereas if Dharma Garner had asked a battle phase okay and gotten the okay to go to the battle phase, yeah. Anyway, this also prevents the activation of effects, so that's going to be good to play around the village and the onslaught. Danzaluk is going to pitch a card from the hand, and Mene is going to search out. Check the yellow. Milteo enters the battle phase, uses onslaught to bring out the Queen, and that is going to try to attack the Gorg. But Waboku will prevent Dharma Garner from taking damage. We're seeing Cliff come down. No, Chick. That is gonna bounce the Queen back to the hand. Dawn attacks directly. The Queen comes out. Dawn gets a replay and attacks directly. That is gonna pitch the last card. And Mene is gonna attack directly. Searching for the Gorg. Okay. This situation seems kinda bad, because you would think Queen can only take out 1 of these Dark Scorpion monsters, but Amazon Skull has a special hidden ability, a graveyard effect. You can banish it, and then one of your Amazons can attack all monsters your opponent controls. Let's see whether Milteo is aware of that. Yeah, looks like he is. So bam, that is 17, that is 13, and that is 17. And yeah, that is 7 damage. So pretty clean, pretty clean. So yeah, Mioteo is not the one making errors in this tournament so far. Princess searches Call, Call searches Onslaught, or no, taking it slow, just add another princess. Let's hope this doesn't get sniped by the Dawn. But whew, here are Dawn's friends, and they are ready to play. No back row to protect from the attacks. So this is gonna be a very unpleasant game for Mioteo. Yeah, bouncing the Galaxy Cyclone. Okay. Yeah, they have to make plays. They cannot be passive and set Fossil Dyna, because these 3 guys represent 1200 points of damage. Call is activated, searches a Spellcaster. Can you use the second effect in the turn that you... Yeah, you can use both effects, it looks like. So Spellcasting is gonna drain the Gorg. Call is activated, so now this princess could attack everything, but there is a Quaking Mirror Force to protect Dharma, and that is going to be GG. On attack declaration, of course, using the effect, but it's not going to matter. Dharma Garner forced to go first in this final game. Just setting a lot of back row, maybe too much back row. I mean, you want to keep some in the hand to activate your skill in the future, potentially. Anyway, searching Call, searching Onslaught. Spy is special summoned by revealing the Swordswoman. Does this have to be summoned in defense? No. So I guess they could just summon it in attack for 1000 more damage, right? Anyway. Princess declares an attack, Dharma Garner already takes the damage, but yeah, on attack declaration, special summon the Queen. Gonna pause the turn, and yeah, Dharma Garner has nothing. Just look at this. Although, yeah, I'll switch to attack, running straight into that Quaking Mirror Force. But it's still not gonna be easy to beat, especially with Jinzo. What's happening there? Let me check the log. So at 21 minutes 6 seconds, sent the Amazonas to the graveyards. Then the Waboku is activated, and then 1 second after the Jinzo is summoned. Yeah, this isn't gonna be a discussion, surely. Seems like Dharma Garner is just gonna not activate this Waboku then. Gonna see Cliff get summoned, popping the Onslaught. Jinzo gets over the cliff. Yeah, Jinzo takes this one very convincingly. So guys, that was Duel Showdown 189. I was Ryan Anders. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't also already. Bye.